Anti-reality energy is a special kind of energy in the supracosm with many uses. One thing it can do is allow entities to transcend any realms within a flow narrative in the supracosm. So, any entity can transcend realms and become more powerful if they are able to use anti-reality energy. Anti-reality energy can be harvested in the anti-reality void. The anti-reality void exists in between every single realm in each flow narrative. It is an empty place that entities are banished to. These banished entities almost never interact because of how big the anti-reality void is. Entities also come here to harvest anti-reality energy. For most entities, it is difficult to harvest anti-reality energy from the void. However, some entities have a special ability which allows them to automatically produce this energy on their own. This ability allows them to travel between realms or transcend them without much effort. Some entities are able to use the anti-reality void to travel between realms quickly, since the void connects all realms in the flow narrative. This method is known as anti-reality rapid traversing, ART. ART involves creating a bridge across the anti-reality void that connects to the destination realm. ART requires the use of anti-reality energy, which is also another reason that entities come to the anti-reality void to harvest it. ART is safer and more efficient than most other methods of traveling between realms.
The boundaries of the anti-reality void are guarded by anti-reality guardians. Anti-reality guardians are powerful, cosmic entities that guard the boundaries of the anti-reality void to prevent them from exiting. However, they don't do a good job with this because of how huge the void is. If an entity kills an anti-reality guardian, that entity becomes able to produce its own anti-reality energy. This means that the entity will no longer need to harvest anti-reality energy from the anti-reality void. However, most entities avoid doing this because it is dangerous to fight anti-reality guardians, since they are so powerful. Anti-reality guardians can also banish entities into the anti-reality void. However, anti-reality guardians have two major weaknesses. One big weakness is that they are not very intelligent, so they can be easily tricked or outsmarted. Another big weakness is that they have very low stamina, so they get easily tired. Previously, I told you that anti-reality guardians guard the boundaries of the anti-reality void. However, this isn't their main job. Their main job is to guard cosmic structures known as anti-reality gates. The anti-reality gate is a cosmic structure that entities within the flow narrative have to pass through to get to a destination realm above their own. These anti-reality gates are guarded by anti-reality guardians on both sides of each gate. Due to anti-reality guardians being unintelligent and having low stamina, they are not good at guarding the gates from passing entities. When an entity passes through the gate, they experience shifting between states of existence and non-existence. The effects of passing through the gate are so powerful that many weaker entities fail to make it through the gate safely. In this case, three possible things can happen. The first possibility is that the entity is simply thrown back into the realm they came from. The second possibility is that the entity is thrown into a random realm within the flow narrative that is below the gate they are passing through. The final possibility is that the entity will be banished to the anti-reality void.
However, in very rare cases, the entity can also be erased from existence. There are three anti-reality gates in each flow narrative. The first one is in between the omniboxaplex and allsphere. The second one is in between the hypercosmic ocean of realities and the infinite flow hypercube. The final one is in between the infinite flow pyramid and the flow narrative. The anti-reality blip is a phenomenon that happens to an entity when it tries to travel between two realms that are on different levels of cosmology in the flow narrative. It causes the entity to shift between states of existence and non-existence. This is similar to the effect of passing through an anti-reality gate, but weaker. The farther the destination, the stronger the blip. Most entities are able to resist the force of the blip, But some weaker ones do not make it. If the entity fails to resist the blip, the possibilities of their fate are the same as failing to pass through an anti-reality gate.